Hey guys, welcome to TFA Fundamental Series, and today in this episode we will be talking about utilizing social media platforms to promote your work and engage with potential clients. So it's all about social media today.
Yes, wow, very long, the title today.
Yeah, because I guess it's a mouthful to start with.
Yes, but I think as much as promoting ourselves offline, utilizing what you said, so social media is very crucial, or in fact, it's even more important now to have like digital presence for your business, right? I think for TFA, we started off with Instagram. So we actually promote basically our carousels, our tips and tricks through Instagram, and then we kind of like move to other social media platform. So you want to share a little bit of like what Instagram, like if like for example, if freelancers uses Instagram, what can kind of like they expect or something?
Okay. I mean, as in like for TFA, irregardless, like really myself, we are stronger. Like our niche is like, maybe like video or audio stuff. So I think the reason why we started with Instagram was because it's where a lot of people are. I'm not sure now, but back then when we started, a lot of people were there, and it's easier to, it's a lot more flexible in terms of like what kind of content you want to put it out there. Whether is it gonna be like a still image, like just a normal post, or if you want to put video content or carousel content or even audio content, you can definitely put it on Instagram. So we feel that with a lot of flexibility and a lot of options that we can put up different options in terms of presenting our content. So that's why we started with Instagram. Yes.
I think also Instagram is very much like a community. Like for example, you don't have to be, I don't know, I just feel that on Instagram you don't really have to be serious.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You have to, I mean, it's likely people are more they can actually relate to you more when you are more candid, you are more vulnerable, you are more like yourself, instead of being too professional in that sense. Yeah, so I guess Instagram, if it comes to utilizing Instagram as a social media platform to promote your work, I think it's really, really a very versatile place. And I think now they keep on updating their app to help creators. I also feel that Instagram has evolved a lot more these days. They really would love to support creators as much as freelancers are running their business, but everybody who has a business, they are creator right now. So they create something, they create content, they create like whether it's videos, audio, carousel, what else? Pictures, those kind posters. So we are all creators, content creators, as we want to try to avoid calling ourselves content creators, because I know
we all are.
Yeah, because I know that it's a there's a lot of opinions about these content creators. But as much as we want to try to avoid that, we are not content creators. I think somehow, one way or another, we are content creators in these social media platforms, because at the end of the day, we want to showcase ourselves as someone who can help others behind the whether it's behind the camera or behind the computer, that kind of thing, the other side.
The other side of the
the other side of the camera.
I mean I totally agree with you, and because of that, right, like Instagram has been, I mean, those who are using, okay, we're not trying to diss any other social media platform, we do acknowledge them individually, okay, those that are available out there, but today we're just covering on Instagram as an example. So Instagram, I feel that it has progressed quite a lot when we first started, because Instagram started as like a social media platform to show like your life, I mean, like, to show, okay, like lifestyle, very personal brand, I would say, very personal brand. So if you are, watching this or tuning into this, we do have an episode about personal branding, about personal branding as well, so you can check that out. Okay, so coming back, so Instagram has been, going through a lot of phases, a lot of changes. I mean, let's put aside algorithms.
Yeah.
But in terms of the functionality that Instagram, that we can do with Instagram right now, and maybe 3 years back then, it's very different. And I think whatever you mentioned is really true, because Instagram really wants to, help content creators to create more. And I heard somewhere, I'm not sure whether is it true, but they're having like badges or stickers, if I remember correctly.
I think,
like
I think they kind of like trying to roll it out to the bigger content creators. And now
so
also they even have like channels.
Oh yes,
Yeah,
like
they
you can
have
subscribe,
channels.
is it?
Subscribe to
Or
subscribe to their channels to get. It's like
yeah.
Telegram lah.
Oh, right.
It's like
Yeah,
Telegram.
so they're having all these little what I call it, like membership platforms, to encourage like hardcore fans of the creators to support the creator in their work. Yeah. So I guess that's a good start. So if you want to like utilize social media, I think Instagram, it's a good start, I would say.
Easier lah, I would say.
Easier, and you can play around with the format of your content.
Yeah,
so
correct.
That's one thing. Yeah.
And it's no longer about aesthetic anymore now, I feel, for Instagram. As long as your content is valuable and you value add to your target audience, I feel you can do so much more on Instagram. It's no longer about pretty pictures, pretty layout, pretty, like 3x3. Last time when we first started, it has to be like 3x3 grid, and then it has what, I don't know, color matching or something like that. But I think now they have evolved in such a way that as long as your content is valuable, they will help to push your content a lot more to the other followers, I would say, even non-followers.
Yes, correct. Yeah, so we've talked about Instagram. What about you, Rini? Like, are there any other social media platform that you think that will work?
When I first started, I think you mentioned about personal brand just now. Yes, we do have an episode about personal brand. When I first started about on this personal brand thing, I started off with LinkedIn. That's where people got to know about Rini Ismail. Yeah, because my Instagram was the company name.
So professional, so professional.
Yeah, profesh, yes. So on LinkedIn, I do share of course the work that I do, the articles, my basically the testimonials, my portfolio, my videos, of course, and that is where I kind of like connect with potential clients through DMs, through the comments. One thing I like about LinkedIn is, yes, it first started off as very professional. Like when you see all those people in the LinkedIn back then, it was all like CEO, managing director, that kind of thing. And then you'll be like, okay, I'm just a freelancer who's in this LinkedIn space to try to see whether I can work around in this LinkedIn space. But as the years goes by, it's really more about collaboration and a lot more about really engaging and connecting with others, not just potential clients, but also helping out other creators or other freelancers or other business owners who are looking for certain things within the LinkedIn space. Yeah, so just the other day, I actually uploaded a post on LinkedIn asking whether I would like to actually collaborate with YouTube creators or even podcasters. And I talk about freelancing, I talk about caregiving while running a business, I talk about, business mindset and stuff like that. So there's a lot of comments coming in inside the LinkedIn, and they are all helping out to tag different people to see whether is there any synergy between myself and the other creator. So it's kind of like a space or community space. It has evolved in that kind of space for LinkedIn. So if you like to, I would say, if you like to write, if you want to do a little bit more on your social media platform, to also like make yourself in that I would say the space that you are in, to be an expert in that space, you can actually also go to LinkedIn if you want to look at that kind of area.
Right. So I mean, I guess for every social media platform, they do
Yes.
they do change over time. I mean, they evolve. They don't stay as like, like how Instagram was, and now that we're looking at LinkedIn. I have to agree with you. Like, partly the reason why I don't go to LinkedIn previously was because like I'm not a CEO of any sorts.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, in school. But then even when I was in school, right, like university, the lecturers or like people, or like the people around me, they would actually encourage us to put ourselves there.
Yeah.
So I did open up an account and put myself there when I was still studying, but I didn't really go back to it.
I think now schools I think it started from you guys, your generation,
You
that
guys,
schools.
my guys.
Yeah, your generation, not mine.
Oh, hey, sup,
Yeah.
guys?
I mean, your generation actually started off with these lecturers or teachers encouraging students to be on LinkedIn, because I know my nieces are on LinkedIn to share what they can do to kind of like get job opportunities, because
Yeah.
now it's no longer about putting on newspaper anymore, all these job opportunities. I'm not sure whether that is your generation. My generation, when you want to look for jobs, right, you have to look at newspapers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so there's like a small
Oh.
article, like, okay, looking for this, and then if the company has more budget, then the article will be very huge. Then you kind of like, this like, usually it's like recruitment run, then you will have like a bigger cutout. If it's like just small, then it's just that small budget lah. Yeah, so no longer
Wow.
doing like that.
Guys, we're going back to history. We're having history class now.
So it's no longer about that, but it's really now a lot of companies they trust LinkedIn when it comes to job opportunities or collaboration opportunities, because on LinkedIn, I think we did mention on our last episode, we did mention that LinkedIn has all the areas that you can actually fill in your education, your past experiences, and of course, people whom you have worked with, they can actually give you some testimonials or reference, like how they actually work together with you and stuff like that. So LinkedIn is become a space like your resume. Yeah, so that's why sometimes now I think as freelancers also, we don't really create resumes, because when we have
LinkedIn
when we
account
have
instead.
LinkedIn account, we can just give them our LinkedIn account, and they can just look from there. Yeah, I think almost all companies or freelancers should actually have LinkedIn for them to give some areas of what they can do in that space.
Right. So so I guess like today we covered two. Of course, we would love to cover all the other social media platforms, but if you do want us to cover them and you feel that this video, whether you're tuning in on YouTube or on Spotify, if you do find this content useful and you want us to actually cover other social media platforms, just let us know in the comment section, and we'll be more than happy to do it as well. So maybe let's just wrap it up. Oh, actually, wait, why am I wrapping up? This is not my head.
It's okay, you can wrap up the whole thing,
because usually Rini will wrap it up.
Okay, maybe do change. Maybe you should wrap up for this episode.
Next episode you wrap up. Okay, next episode you wrap up. Okay, so in summary, we've covered the two social media platform, which is Instagram and LinkedIn. Okay, I think our take would definitely be, if you want to be more versatile in terms of presenting your content, Instagram would definitely be a good start. And it's less daunting, it's less intimidating, because you don't have to deal with any big figures there. I'm pretty sure they are there as well, the big figures, right? They're there, but it will be less daunting. If you feel that you are you are the niche in your area and you have deep understanding of your skill set and etc., and you feel that you want to go into the corporate side of things, then LinkedIn is the way forward. Yes.
Yep.
And of course, it'd be good if you have a lot of like if you have a lot of clients or a lot of testimonials, that's where you want to park everything there as well, to increase your credibility as a freelancer or even a content creator. Right? Did I miss anything else?
No. Yes, you are spot on.
All right. So being spot on, we're going to close this spot on as well. Do follow us on the Freelancers Academy. We're available on all social media platforms. Okay, if you're tuning this on YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube channel, comment below. If you're tuning in on Spotify, we also have comments. You can drop us a poll or Q&A questions, and we're more than happy to hear from you guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, even Spotify is changing, evolving
I
towards
know you can even
social
comment.
media.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Okay. So excited. Okay, yeah. So with that, thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we look forward to see you in our next episode.
All right. Bye, guys. See you.